Good afternoon, everyone. It's Hanifa Menon from hearthealthbrainhealth.com, encouraging healthy grieving and mindful actions. Today, I am on to the third recommendation for values through the Bhagavad Gita. And today's value, I think, will be very familiar for a lot of people. But the quotation that I came across to strike home is by Mahatma Gandhi. And this quotation says, "The first principle of nonviolent action is that of non-cooperation with everything humiliating." The first principle of nonviolent action is that of non-cooperation with everything humiliating. And I think we all can think about humiliating circumstances that can happen. Sometimes we see it through the legal system, so we'll say police. Sometimes we will see it through criminal activities. Sometimes we will see it in terms of relationships. Sometimes we'll see it in larger conflicts around the world, right? So we know that non-cooperation with everything that is humiliating is nonviolence, right? So remember that we can do this from an individual level to a grand scale level. And what is humiliating? So we know that this can be thought, word, or action. So this particular value is, again, about not hurting anyone and nonviolence. When we think about not hurting, remember that thoughts, words, and actions can all lead to hurting places, right? So we can think something unkind about someone that can hurt them. We can speak some way that is unkind to someone and that will hurt them. And we can act in a way that is unkind. And I think majority of people are really aware of the actions that are unkind, but there are lots of things that are unspoken that are unkind, right? So, of course, when I work through relationship concerns with lots of people, there's lots of things that are not spoken that are not so kind. And these things happen. And again, in my opinion, that doesn't conform with the idea of nonviolence. Now, not only my idea, not only Bhagavad Gita, today I wanted to make sure that you knew that every single religion and spiritual tradition talks about this. So I thought I would read you the golden rule from all of these different areas, so different religions and spiritual traditions. I have written a newsletter not that long ago for my clients, and I will put a link to that newsletter just under this YouTube video on my YouTube page. And I hope that you'll take a look at that too if you're interested. But it's all about the golden rule to begin with. So let's talk about the golden rule. So in Buddhism, the golden rule says, "Hurt not others with that which pains yourself." Buddhism. Christianity says, "Do unto others as you would have them do unto you." Hinduism says, treat others as you would be yourself treated. No, treat others as you would yourself be treated, right? So as you would want to be treated. Islam says, "Do unto all men as you would have them done unto you." So, let me read this properly because I think I'm not reading it properly. So I'm going to make sure you know it properly. Islam says, "Do unto all men as you would wish to have done unto you." There we go. Okay, so as you would wish to have done unto you. Judaism says, "What you yourself hate, do to no man." What you yourself hate, do to no man. Native American tradition says, "Live in harmony, for we all are related." And then Sacred Earth tradition says, "Do as you wish, as long as you harm no one." Same idea for everything, right? So hurt no one, right? Nonviolence. Thought, words, and actions, they all matter. And make sure that you know that all of these traditions say this for a reason, right? Because when we are hurting others, remember that it has to go through ourselves first. So we hurt ourselves first before it's out to others. And certainly those hurts are ones that are really least comfortable for people. And oftentimes people go through the experience to learn that awareness. I would love for you to prevent that awareness, and I would love for you to sit down and see what are the ways that you actually are noticing that I'm treating others the way I want to be treated, even though it might not be easy. Maybe you speak really kindly. Maybe you do kind things in terms of actions. And maybe you think really kindly. Maybe you pray. Whatever it is, do unto others as you would unto yourself, right? So, or as you would wish unto yourself. I leave you with that today. I hope you have a fantastic day ahead. And remember, transform your mind and transform your life, everyone.